Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to, Omensight. Let's go hang out with Indrik, see what's going on in, well,
I can sense it. The tree is dying. Hurry, Harbinger.
Yeah, she said that several times now, and I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's dying, but it doesn't seem like it's one of those where I only have, like, 20 warps back in time. That would be interesting, but I don't know if I'd like it. I like time constraints, I don't like time limits. Hello.
You are the Harbinger. Your coming means that something terrible is about to happen. Woden, do you know our history? How Yarbog, our god, our patron, defeated Woden, and the blessed sword Cladden shall be bestowed upon the righteous disciple. And he and his descendants shall fan the flame and temper the blade, lest it crumble, and invite the darkness to return anew. Vera and Ratika, they came here for Cladden. They seek to use the Void as a weapon to win the war, and thought they could control it with the blade. Ratika would rule a dead world. And she claims I'm a monster. We will find her. And when we do, I care not if the mouse talks or sings. She will give us Cladden.
Well, this will be interesting.
Retentions. I turn my back for a day, and chaos ensues.
You're here!
I wonder if I have to worry about those. Or if they just have his,
Sire! We don't know where they came from. Damn rats are everywhere.
Does that surprise you, soldier? Battles such as these are how wars are lost. Step aside.
There we go.
Oh God, no! The Emperor!
Well, he's just dead. That was fast. There we go. So we're back here again. Oh, this is the level that we did with Draga. Sorry, the pronunciations have varied a little bit, and it's a little confusing for me. It's a bunch of money. Oh, and a bunch of EXP. Good stuff. Alright, I should probably...
Don't let us die here! I'll go on our blind side! I'll go left!
I should probably make sure nobody can get this. Alternatively, doesn't matter that much. I mean, it does matter. Damn it.
How are we fighting?
I just want to get my murder meter up. I can't honestly see. Okay. There we go.
Take the place of the next Rodentions that escaped, soldiers.
Well, that didn't work out as well as I was hoping it would be. I like the idea of the generate 3 energy and murder everything, but I find trying to go for it actually throws me back. I should just kind of use my moves whenever I've got them. Is this a... No, that's not a breakable wall, but there is a chest here, so I'll take that. Getting a lot of money. If I want to farm EXP, this would not be a bad spot for it, comparatively. Now, I assume Indrik knows nothing about the purple doors. What the... If that's Vera's symbol. He might have his own his own symbol for below in the crypts.
I should have known Ratica was involved with the priestess. Vera escapes to the city of Eka, and a few hours later, Ratica is captured in the same city. I should have made the connection.
The prison belongs to us now!
Enough with these games! If you're going to use a weapon, use it for a purpose.
I did! I wrecked him!
Help is here!
Now, does the Emperor have a special move
Let's attack together!
that I can unlock?
On the left.
I don't think so. Okay, so I can get behind them as well. That's another option for me. Ah. Damn it. I give up.
So dead.
I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna do whatever else. Like, oh, I've got the murder meter, and then immediately goes away. Let's look around for a bit. There's a chest over on the left that I might be able to get up to. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, I can get up to it. Oh. Well, that actually would have been kind of handy. Oh, well. Yeah, so apparently I can knock down pillars with my dash. Let's see. I don't think... I actually don't know what's up here. More stuff. A lever. Oh, but this is just a shortcut to get around. Okay, yeah, so nothing. It feels like Indrik is not really supposed to be a companion character like the other ones. Like, he's just kind of here for a couple of...
I will unmask whoever keeps writing on this wall. Half my soldiers now believe the prison to be haunted.
You know, it is actually kind of fun going around with him, because he's got some amusing quips. More or less as soon as we realized the Emperor's not evil, he actually probably... no. I like Ratica. Draga seems like the most, Draga seems like the most competent character. Ratica, I think, has the most personality. But I like the, little bits that Indrik has here and there. They're fun.
Another barricade.
The prison belongs to us now! They never said anything about it, Indrik.
Rodentians, this is futile. Why do you keep fighting?
Surround them!
We're wasting time fighting this rabble.
We should run while we can!
Okay. Just make sure I don't lose it. Don't take any more damage. Perfect. Ooh. There we go. So it's not the fight winner, but it definitely does make a massive difference in taking out bunches of enemies. But I think I'll still probably just kind of do whatever. We'll see. Okay, do we have anything along the sides here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I just wish the camera would zoom out a little bit more in combat and make dodging a hell of a lot easier. Now, there was a door here. Wasn't there? Yeah, there's a redemption door down below. And there's also a set of treasure chests up above. So let's check this first. Hey, lore. Alright, new memory. I wish it would tell me which character it's for. Oh, unwanted. No, we've already read this one. Ratica? Hidden discovery. Ratica is scowling, silently cursing the Pygarian quartermaster. During the initial rebuilding, that sharp-toothed Pygarian had assigned her and her younger brother to different tasks, and since that day, Holden had vanished. Ratica pushes the itch to try the Balalaika, wondering if the instrument's magic had any sway over Pygarian minds. If such power existed, the godless priestess would have included that information, wouldn't she? The quartermaster finishes his drumstick, casts it away, and struts off in the direction of the soldier barracks. Before disappearing, Radika lunges in his direction, but as she arrives at the barracks, the Pygarian has already slipped from view. No, wait! That's him there, behind the barracks, sliding into a camouflaged underground door. Deep in her sternum, Radika feels a prodding, an instinct to follow. Down goes the passageway before leveling out. The dank throughway, continues for a good span. There's an opening up ahead. What is that sound? Radika nears the other end of the tunnel, and strange snaps and cracks. Ungodly noises grow louder. The Rodentia emerges, only a nose length above the ground. Stealth and caution are only weapons. She expects her sleuthing to provide a formidable ambush against the Loden Pygarian. Instead, desperation rises like bile in Radika's throat. At the sight she now sees, young Rodentians, too many to count, fall under the lash of whips. Other goes limp as fabric snaps over their faces. Older Rodentians are dressed in Pygarian garb, armed and sparring with Imperial enforcers. What madness is this? Radika's mind gropes for an answer as anger and terror claw at her. So they kidnapped a bunch of Rodentians and used them for training. Eesh. Okay, so we want to go up here next. I'm not injured, I don't have much. But there's a pair of treasure chests at the very least. Gotta pay for all those weapon upgrades somehow. I don't think there's anything over on any of these, yeah? Yeah, just some barrels I could break, but whatever. I don't even know why he waits for me anymore. He also has the fancy golden bridge. Now, is his oranger than hers is? I don't remember.
I had no love for the godless priestess. She broke a sacred tradition. Neutrality. Still, to be murdered in cold blood by a friend. The Rodentian will receive proper punishment once this crisis is resolved.
What?
Indrik, are you here to surrender?
Radika, answer carefully. Where is the sword?
Only the sword? Not the hideout? Not the amber? Your Highness, really? Getting 1 out of 3 isn't great odds for any Pygarian tyrant.
Stop playing games. I know everything. You coerced. No, you tricked Vera into leading you to the sword. Then you killed her.
That's not what happened at all. Your lack of thoroughness disappoints, Your Grace.
So, you did not kill her?
Well, that part's true, but...
So you had the sword? But it was not on you when my soldiers caught you. You hid it somewhere. Where?
Vera was my friend. I never wanted to hurt her, but when everything happened, I panicked. Then, I panicked some more, and then even more, and while I was doing that, I realized that my feet had started running. I left Vera behind, and the sword. Before I could think of anything else, I slammed into a soldier's breastplate, which made this really interesting dong noise. Satisfied?
This almost rings true. But you do not fool me or my companion.
How do you know? Your friend isn't saying anything.
The Harbinger does not need words.
Harbinger, no less. Always the bully, Indrik. Can't fight me just by yourself?
There you have it. Now tell us, where is the blade? Where is Cladden?
I don't have it. Believe me, or don't. But we have a common enemy.
That sounded almost close to the truth.
What happened with Vera? If I told you why I killed her, you would never believe me. But she wasn't acting alone. There was something wrong with her. There have been gatherings in Rodentia. Influential folks acting secretly behind my back. Look, as much as I detest your Imperial policies, there's something more dangerous waiting. I know it.
What are you saying?
I'll lead you to them. You can see for yourself.
In Rodentia?
Not to spoil the moment, but that expression? It's like you're thinking, using your brain. It's like you're actually listening to me.
It would be, awkward for us to be seen together. Lead on.
Lead on? Does that mean I'm in charge? Because that means you'd technically be surrendering, or abdicating, or...
Ratica!
Right. Onward.
A calculated risk. If Ratica speaks the truth, then we are allies. Else, she will lead us to her accomplices in Rodentia, and to the sword.
Interesting. So we're effectively repeating the events of the other kind of failed-ish branch.
Our temporary truce with Ratica does not change the plans for tonight's invasion. I'm counting on your discretion with this, Harbinger.
Interesting. Draga's here, too. It'd be hilarious if all four of us got to run around for a bit. I was actually really hoping that we would have multiple companions, but no, they took that away from me. Oh, well.
Oh,
We get to see.
it's really Indrik. I'll go on her blind side. I'll go left.
Probably shouldn't stand in the gas bombs. Any left? No. And he opens it this time.
Sire, there are sightings of the enemy leader. She is heading into the city alone. Shall we intercept?
You shall not. Remain at your post. I will deal with Ratica. Hegarians, your loyalty has made our nation strong. You carry that strength with you, for you are of Pygaria. You are Pygaria, and for Pygaria, march!
I just realized Emperor Indrik is the narrator from Story's Path of Destinies. He's gotta be. The voice is a little bit different, but his inflection on certain things. Oh, that's convenient. He makes little platforms for us instead of giving us a boosty boost. Makes sense. I still think the Harbinger should be able to leap up things that everybody else can. I mean, crying out loud. I'm supposed to be the spirit of vengeance and saving the world. I'm a Valkyrie. Where are my wings?
I will purge this area of redemptions.
What? Indrik is here? I'll kill him. Impossible.
I was really hoping I could shoot that barrel. But I guess it's not the end of the world, if I can't.
Come
But I'm doing
back,
a little bit better.
Harbinger.
I had things to do. There were Rodentions to slay.
Get the blue ponytail first.
Alright, whatever. Guess this works. Oh, did I forget to get upgrades between runs? Either that or we've made a lot of money on this run. I think I just made a lot of money in EXP on this run here. Sure, why not? Works for me. Oh, sweet.
I will proceed forward with the Fury. Make sure the
We can win! Attack!
Ow. Oh, this... Did I die? I honestly couldn't tell. The screen shake and the special effects were just too much.
I will proceed forward with the Fury. Make sure the
We can win! Attack!
Oh no, I'm just insta-dying.
Harbinger, I will proceed forward with the fury.
We can win!
Oh, he's blowing... They're blowing the Fury up.
Harbinger, do not let them activate the detonator.
Okay, there we go.
Death to all invaders!
You know what to do.
I do. Do I have this? No. Or, yes, I do.
We can win! Attack!
Okay, yeah. So what happened was, what happened was I just wasn't noticing that they were going to blow it up. Because they hadn't given me the,
Death to all invaders!
Ow. Alright. You get that. I was really hoping I could just chuck him off.
Join me on the fury.
Alright. Bit busy, Emperor. Gotta grab some fruit.
We have wasted enough time. Let us proceed.
Nope, gonna go waste some more time. I apologize. He's not gonna be happy about this. But that's okay. This is an awkward camera angle for this one. Tight area, I don't know. Multiple things. I'm just also kind of bad at this game. Compared to, like, Wizard of Legend, which, like, I'm not gonna say I can breeze through Wizard of Legend. But it definitely feels like I'm much more adept at that game. I think it just also ultimately comes down to, like, presentation-ish, maybe? I don't know. It feels like Wizard of Legend has, like, no latency on its actions, whereas this one has some pauses between, yeah, I mean, that's the triple jump, which they tell you about. But still. And we finally got that door back there open, which I've been waiting to do for a very long time.
This is how a real war is won. Slowly.
Yeah, 100% the narrator from the previous game. Wonder if Radica is going to get us with the double cross here, or not. I'm not actually sure.
What species is that blue warrior?
Ow. Ow.
Power!
So hard to get through shields. Ah!
You cannot afford to waste time with this.
Might die here. We'll see. Close quarters does not make this easier on me, and then just bouncing off of shields constantly. Because I'll be like button mashing X, and so what will happen is I'll bounce off the shield and then come back. When I say there's no latency in Wizard of Legend, part of it is I'm gonna call it action queuing. I'm sure there's a better term for it. But if I press X like 3 times in a row, in this game you will attack 3 times in a row no matter whether or not you get interrupted. So if, say, something blocks me,
Oh gods! It's the Emperor!
This is our chance! We kill him, we'll be heroes! For Rodentia!
oh, do I not have
Take
the...
down that bridge, now!
I think not, Redemption.
Let's attack together! I'll go left! What was that? Need help!
Okay. Ow. You serious? I didn't even block. Oh. It's okay, I didn't need to block. Oh, that's fine. So that's the cutscene that's supposed to play if they don't blow the thing up. Oh,
Radica must be within the city walls by now. Moment of truth, I suppose.
What a moment if I desperately need some health here. Oof. I thought I had the ability to drain health from enemies.
Must I do everything?
I'm ready and waiting for you to open the door. Oh, there is a treasure chest up there. I guess I should, let's see. I assume these have nothing, yeah. So there's a reason to go up here? No, you can't. There's loot up there, but there's only loot if you can actually if you can only go that way, and I need cooperative help. Dumb. I'm still waiting on the follow-up on that creepy dude that was supposed to have helped raise Indrek into being the Emperor. Well, is that... No. I don't see Radica yet.
Radica, dead. Yet I see no other Pygarians around.
Radica died a hero, killed by the usurper, torturer, and now murderer, Emperor Indrik. But it is her sacrifice that delivered Indrik into Rodentian hands.
A fascinating tale, but false in every account.
And now Pygaria falls as Rodentia falls.
As Rodentia falls.
Surround them. I'll go left.
Okay, can't see through Emperor glowy pants. That's one other mild gripe would be just how many special effects there are on this screen. It gets a little tough figuring out what's going on. And I missed him completely, thanks. I was really hoping I could get him to intercept his own attack.
What did you mean by, as Rodentia falls?
If you had been chosen, you would already know. He who we serve cares not for nations. He comes.
Well, I guess I didn't need the health from those urns. After all. That was a longer mission than I thought for, effectively, what was little more than side content. But we did learn a mysterious group welcomes Voden's return, caring neither for Rodentia nor Pygaria. Vera was after the legendary sword Claydon and uncovered its location from the murals in the Forbidden Crypt. But once inside the vault, Radica betrayed and stabbed the priestess. So we're still missing some information here. I wonder what would have been different about that mission had I just killed Radica. But I don't think I'm gonna go back and check. I mean, if somebody wants to tell me that it was amazingly important. Well, I'll just deal with it, I guess. I don't know. I would love to see the end game for these people, you know, the ones that are like, we'll cleanse the world, and he chose us, and so on and so forth. Oh, the tree's starting to get mucky now.
Those Rodentians you faced have summoned Voden. You have met our true enemies. But if these are the same Rodentians the priestess has been meeting with, no, I refuse to believe that. Harbinger, please, investigate the priestess's hideout.
Okay. Let's see. So we want to increase my damage. Gain more energy with every attack. Yeah, sure. Okay, Harbinger's Blade 5. Always start encounters at energy level 1. Yeah, I'll probably save up for that. Wow, I got a lot of resources from that. Holy crap. I mean, we could always just redo that one mission. No, let's not. That would be silly. Explosive Energy Blast. Ah, Phantom Blast is an AoE. Okay, and this is just going to tell us more or less what we have already learned here. The UI... I love the menu for this. It's really cool looking. But the fact that it's just like, hey, you know what you haven't learned yet? The thing that you just learned. It's like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode of Omensight, where we'll, I guess, go follow Ludimir around and see what he has to say about everything.